Here we're looking at condensing this log statement. This is a tough skill, especially when you're introduced to logs and just trying to condense and remembering all those different properties and everything. So I like this problem a lot because we have a lot going on. I notice, first of all, that I have log base 7. That really makes things a lot easier because now we're able to manipulate and modify and do all sorts of things because those log bases are, if those weren't the same, then we'd be in a little bit of some trouble. But since those bases are the same, we're able to use a lot of rules. So the first rule we could use is power rule, because I notice I have 6 times log 7x. So this could become log 7x to the 6th. Same thing over here, minus 2, I just rewrote the problem as I was talking, minus log 7x to the 2/3 plus log 7x to the 4th. Okay. Cool. That helped us out a little bit. Now what? Now what can we do? Well, I'm paying attention to the fact that I have the same base log. If we have that same base, we are then able to really do some manipulation here. I'm noticing subtraction. Since I have subtraction, I want to use quotient. So I'm going to rewrite this as log 7x log 7 x to the 6th divided by x to the 2/3. Now what ends up happening is I want to simplify that, and I know I still have this plus log 7x to the 4th. We'll worry about that in a second, but let's take care of that 6 over x to the 6 over x to the 2/3. So x to the 6th over x to the 2/3. We are dividing by the same base, so we are going to subtract the exponents. So you want to do 6 minus 2/3. This becomes 3, and this becomes 18. 18 minus 2 is 16 over 3. So we get log 7 x to the 16 over 3 plus log 7 x to the 4th. Now I have addition between. In addition, so this was quotient here, quotient rule. And since I have addition here, this is going to be product rule for logs. That's going to be product. Now when it's product, that means I'm going to have log base 7 x to the 16 over 3 times x to the 4th. So now we are multiplying those x's together. And in the event that we are multiplying, you want to do x to the 16 over 3 times x to the 4th. And when you're multiplying by the same base, you add the exponent. So it's going to be 16 over 3 plus 4 over 1. And that's going to become 3 because it's over 1. That's going to become 12. 16 plus 12 is 28 over 3. So we get log base 7 x to the 28th over 3. And that is now condensed. So we took what was a pretty complicated looking statement. We use a lot of rules. We use power rule here. So this first step was power rule. Power rule means that we're going to rewrite it as the exponent. So I took all of these terms, rewrote it as the exponents for all 3, and then use the quotient rule because I had subtraction and we have the same bases. So I'm able to just rewrite that as division of that same base with those variables. And then I had product rule because I now have the same base with addition in between. And then you do a lot of just some fraction work here, nothing too crazy. If you're at this level where you're worrying about logs, then hopefully the fraction portion isn't what tripped you up. But if it is, then that's good, because then that means you have a good understanding of logs and you just got to practice fractions. So there is our answer for that.